Since the beginning of the pandemic, bicycles have become a very hot commodity. Bike shops can't keep them in stock. Used bikes on Craigslist are going for about what they cost new. More and more people are using bikes to get around, get some good exercise, and if you have a bike gathering dust in your garage, here are some ways you can take it out for a spin. Mountain biking trails are packed across the Bay Area. These riders are giving us a view of Oakland's Joaquin Miller Park. Even in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, you won't be alone if you head out for a ride.
Are we ready to ride right now?
Yeah.
When? Like in a second or right now?
Right now.
Let's go right now. Come on.
In Napa, a hometown hero of sorts, the 2008 bronze Olympic medalist in BMX, Donny Robinson, says he's seeing more people ask themselves his favorite question.
My whole goal ever since retiring from active competition has been to get kids back on bikes. That's the whole mission statement. Let's get kids back on bikes, and I tell them all the time, how far can two wheels take you?
BMX is one of the few sports that is happening and open to new as well as experienced riders.
You know what? Haven't seen you.
Robinson says safety is number one. He's carefully following state and Napa County guidelines. That means far fewer riders are allowed on the track, no crowding at the starting gate. Everyone has to wear a mask until they put on a full-face helmet, and parents have to stay in their cars.
When your helmet's off, please put the mask on.
He's been holding as many free community track time sessions as he can, and he's seeing a lot of new faces. And he wants to see more.
A mountain bike, a bike that you buy at Target or Walmart, you don't have to have any sort of special equipment. We have loaner equipment here that we donate out for free to these kids because we want the barrier to entry to be as low as possible. Look, if you like riding bikes, or even if you don't know that you like riding bikes, come out, give it a shot. We'll put a helmet on you, a bike under your legs, and this sport is as easy as riding a bike, but way more fun.
Along with North Bay BMX in Napa, there's also the Santa Clara PAL BMX track in the South Bay. There are dirt jumps on Stanley Boulevard in Pleasanton and Dirt World in Richmond.
They were fearless from the start.
Alyssa Menchaca's two sons took to BMX immediately. She says she's grateful that biking is one of the few sports that's thriving during the pandemic.
Outside of baseball, outside of soccer, outside of football, where this is something that you can always do, right? You can always pedal a bike. So this is what's really exciting about this sport right now, because this is what exists. This is what you can be outside, you can have your helmet on, you can be 6 feet apart. You can do this during COVID.
Talia Dawson's been riding for about a year. When she rides,
I feel happy and kind of scared.
Robinson says he loves watching riders go from timid to tenacious.
The feeling of acceptance, being a part of something, being a part of a sport where the coach is not telling you to sit on the bench. There is no bench in BMX racing, except for the ones that we're sitting on right now. But if these kids want to get out and ride their bike and do it to their heart's content, they can.
Robinson says riders tell him these days that as soon as they get on a bike, things start to feel closer to normal again. That makes his work at the track fulfilling in a whole new way. He is the perfect ambassador for this sport. Look, we've put all the links to the BMX tracks I just mentioned in Napa, Santa Clara, Pleasanton, and Richmond, all under KTVU.com web links. You may have also seen groups of children riding bikes in your neighborhood like the good old days, right? Because they don't have much else they can do. And, you know, many parents say that they love that their children are getting some good exercise on the bike, and parents are letting their children go farther away from the house. They're letting them roam a lot sooner than they would have if the pandemic hadn't happened. So I think it is one positive twist to the strange times that we're in. So Mike, I know that your family has a million wheels in the garage. Are you guys big into biking and scootering and all that these days?
Oh yeah, we've been going to the bike park a lot, you know, and I'm usually like Joe Picnic guy. I'll put down the blanket, have some beverages, a shower, a sandwich and stuff, and then the kids will go to the bike park. But now they put peer pressure on me. They understand what peer pressure is. So they say, hey, let's go do level 2, Dad. And so, you know, that starts to kick in and I do it. And there's a couple times there where I'm out of control. I'm like, I can't, I mean, they're awesome. They're charging it. And it's not for me because I can't show up on Monday with cuts and bruises and all that stuff here. You know, we got to bring the news, but they're using those bikes a lot. And so I'm happy that they're out there. I'm happy that everyone is using them.